We're back again, and we're going to do talk through sort of budget guns or under £1,000 guns. There is loads of cheap guns on the market, absolutely hundreds of them. Most of them come from Turkey. There's a lot of rubbish out there, but generally I've sieved through and I've tried to find the top 3 budget guns of 2019. These 3 I've picked are all under £1,000. You've got the Yieldits Sporter, which I would say is a very, very good gun for the money. This ranges between £700 and £800. It's got adjustable comb. They do this with the non-adjustable comb as well, but this one I've got, it's got the adjustable comb. They've got the recoil pad on there. Again, very much like a Browning, they've got the very deep action. So they've kind of copied that Browning action and that Browning stock dimension. So they're very high here in the comb. So when you mount the gun, you can actually see your eye over that rib. Ventilated ribs, so if you take the fore end off of it, ventilated ribs all the way along. Multi-chokes, again, got a whole set of multi-chokes, comes with an ABS case. Safety catch, very much like a Browning, very solid there. But generally, they've designed that off the back of a Browning with the kind of the big heaviness of it. But generally, that's that. If I mount that up, it comes up and it handles really well. They come out with really nice pieces of wood on as well. So that is in my top 3 budget guns of the year. The Yieldits Sporter. Looks ugly, looks basic, but it does the job. We have a lot of these on the shooting school, and they go on and on and on. But generally, that is your under £1,000 gun. Can't really go wrong. Then you've got your Baton Zoli. Again, under £1,000. Baton Zoli's again slightly different. They've got more of an Italian style action, a little bit lighter. So if I mount that gun, it's a little bit lighter. The only thing is, Baton Zoli's are a little bit lower in the comb. So if you're a little bit shorter and fatter, got no neck, this is going to fit you a little bit better than the Yieldits. But generally, they've got a recoil pad on there. Kind of comes up with a really nice piece of wood. Slightly shallow action like the Berettas. Multi-choke, ventilated ribs. So ventilated ribs there. Safety catch, a little bit more delicate, unlike the sort of Brownings, that sort of thing. Selective safety catches as well, but really a good all-round under £1,000 gun. And this one will retail at just over £800. So that you're looking at a good quality gun there. And again, these, if you're looking at taking up shooting, you haven't got that much money to spend, you can get kitted out with all of these guns for £1,000. You can get kitted out with £1,000, a shooting lesson, a skeet vest, the whole bit for under £1,000. And remember what I said in my previous video. This is where all of these guns, we have got demo guns. Don't buy a gun from the gun shop. Come to a shooting school. Come and try the guns before you buy them. Even if they're this sort of thing. Everyone thinks about it with the more expensive guns, but even for this sort of thing, come and give them a go. Come and try them. So that's your Baton Zoli in my top 3 budget guns. And then the top one at the moment, again, this one's only been out for a few years now, but this is the ATA, another Turkish manufacturer. This is the side-plated one. They do a box lot one, which retails at about £600. This one's a little bit more. Ventilated ribs, multi-chokes. This has got a wooden butt plate, different to the other 2. Wooden butt plate, hasn't got a recoil system in it. Safety catch, very much like a Beretta safety catch. If you look at that action, they've kind of copied this off of a Beretta. But generally, this is one of the top selling under budget guns you can get in the country. Again, if you mount the gun, they come up slightly lower in the comb. So again, if I mount the gun at the camera, they come up there and my eye is below the line of there. So again, if you're a little bit fatter, got no neck, this one will fit you slightly better. If I mount the Yieldits into the camera, it's a little bit higher in the comb. So it's there a little bit higher up there. The Baton Zoli, again, will come up a little bit like the ATA. A little bit flatter in the cone. So just going back to the ATA, again, it does feel a little bit better, but again, all of these guns, most of these guns are actually under 900 quid. So again, if you want to start shooting and you don't want to spend a lot of money, one of these 3 guns are your best bet. So, and they do come up well. Okay, all 3 of them, you're not going to win the Olympic Games with them, but if you want to go out and you want to have a bit of fun and enjoy it, you've got your ATA, your Baton Zoli, your Yield Its, 3 top selling under £1,000 guns in the UK. It's worth a look. But don't forget, don't go and buy it from a show, don't buy it from a gun shop, go to a shooting school, go and try them before you can buy them, because that is what will tell you whether they fit. I hope you enjoyed this. That's your under £1,000 gun from TSC.